Okay, so I want to conclude our unit, the first three chapters of employment law. They have some overarching concepts, and I guess what they call kind of advice for the student to take into consideration. They try to place you into the HR role or the role of the HR professional, whether it be as a lawyer, consultant, business analyst, HR analyst, doesn't really matter. The basic foundation is HR is an opportunity to look out for the entire workplace. HR's duty, a good, unbiased, uncorrupt, just HR department will be looking out for everybody in the workplace. Okay, they're going to be looking out for the best interests of the unions. They're going to be looking out to make sure that management's being fair, and they're going to be looking out to make sure that employees are doing what they're supposed to do and are also being reciprocated properly. So that brings us to the first thing: compensate. Compensation is the most important thing when it comes to personnel, employee-employer relationships. People care what they're being paid, and they're trading their labor for finance. And ultimately, they're trading something more valuable, which is time. When an employee works for an employer, they're trading something more valuable than what the employer is giving them, which is time. You can't get more time. You can make more money, you can't make more time. Okay? So take that into consideration. Compensate employees fairly and be concerned about their workplace. People need to work in a safe place. They don't want to be in a hostile work environment. They're looking to you as their employer to make sure they can feel safe. Okay? The next point is understanding when employees' actions occurring within the scope of employment. Okay? So this is getting closer to liability. So as an employer, you're responsible for everything that your employee does. Now, there are some exceptions like independent contractors, subcontractors and such, but employers are responsible for. So if they do something that's wrong on the job, then as their employer, you're responsible. And the last point C, would be to minimize tort liability by indoctrinating employees concerning the loyalty owed and not to assault or defame. Okay, so these are just kind of quick points. But basically what it's saying is you want to groom your employees to be the best they can, to be professional, to be responsible, to have good customer service, to be mindful. You want them to be loyal to the company. You want them to be grateful to the company. And you want to treat them well, and you want them to be appreciative. So it's got to say reciprocal, parallel relationship. And you want them to know that you expect loyalty as an employer. They have a responsibility not to assault or defame the employer or company. Okay? So that is the closing points of our first unit for employment law. We'll move over into some more sections in our next videos. Thank you.